Hey guys, so today I'm going to do something a little bit different for you guys. Today I'm going to show you my makeup collection and how I store my makeup collection. Now, I don't have the biggest makeup collection. It is definitely bigger than most girls, but I mean, I don't have like, you know, crazy beauty blogger level of makeup collection. So I think it's kind of an awkward stage because I have enough to where the standard like 1 or 2 drawers isn't going to fit at all, but I don't have nearly enough to like, you know, create my own vanity system, you know what I mean, spend $100 or like hundreds of dollars on organization sort of products. And I feel like a lot of girls are kind of in the same boat as me where you like makeup and you have a ton of it, but you aren't invested enough yet to spend hundreds of dollars on organizing it. So I just thought I'd give you some tips and show you what I use, and none of my makeup organization things have ever been over like 20 bucks. So I try to, you know, ball around a budget, try to keep it cheap, and still get some good organization products. So I'm just going to kind of go through and show you what I have. So this is where I sit. Obviously, behind me are 2 paintings that you guys see. They are both Story So Far quotes. I painted both of them. I'm obsessed with the Story So Far. And then above here, I have a little My Chemical Romance one because if you guys know me, I'm obsessed. And then down here I do have a ring light. I just store it back there for when I'm not using it, just for safekeeping. And when I'm actually filming, I set it up right here. I move this little guy and I set it up right here with my tripod right in front of it. Whoa, camera, what you doing? With my tripod right in front of it, so it's like ring light, tripod, and I film, and that's what you guys see. Alright, so right here I have my palettes. This little plastic thing is just from Walmart, and it's actually a file organizer, and I just tacked it to my wall and then taped it with some command strips underneath here so that it doesn't lift up. And here I keep all of my bigger and thinner palettes, so it's basically all BH Cosmetics and Coastal Scents except for my Lorac Pro, and I will be doing a palette collection soon, so I'm not gonna go through any of these. And then right here I have the rest of my palettes, the palettes that I reach for on the daily. My NYX contour palette, I have Too Faced, I have Naked 2, and I have a Smashbox, and then I have my electric palette and other Urban Decay palettes back here. These are both also file organizers, so this one is like a mesh one I got from Target, and then this one is just plastic that I got from Walmart as well, and they were only like, I think this one was $8 and this one back here was $5, and it works pretty stinking well, especially if you're a girl that only has, you know, like 4 or 5 palettes and don't want to just keep them stacked, you want to display them. These are a really good option for you. And then this vanity was made for me by my dad. It's just a standard drawer and cabinet vanity, one on both sides. We made this when I was like in 8th grade, so it was never really planned to be like a makeup storage kind of vanity. It was just supposed to be a storage, like just, you know, a random run-of-the-mill vanity. But if you open, let's see. So if you open this drawer right here, these are all my blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. And these are just acrylic tins or bins that I got from Target, and they were actually in the kitchen section because these are actually refrigerator organizers, and they have like big long ones that are like shaped like this that would be really nice to like display compacts and stuff. Just make sure you check in the kitchen section when you're looking for acrylic organizers. There's actually a ton. Alright, and these are all of my brushes. Right now I just have them in mason jars, and I think mason jars are an awesome, affordable way to store brushes. They're just the perfect shape, and you can, if your brushes are really short, you can add stuff to the bottom of them to heighten them so that they aren't like, you know, drowning in the mason jar. What I did is I actually have some tulle in here, and then I just have some like random marbles just to kind of lift it up. And I have all of my eye brushes in here. They aren't really organized by any specific reasons. And then back here, I just picked this up from Walmart. It was in like the floral section with all of the vases, and it was $2, and I keep all of my face brushes in here. So all my blush brushes and bronzer brushes and all of that. And this one is a very, very deep brush, so again, I just took some tulle and just kind of filled it full. I do plan on getting some like marbles like in here, or not marbles, what are these called, like crystal things. I do plan on getting some of those and filling it like halfway full and then putting my brushes in because it looks a lot nicer, but that is just what I have for now. I think mason jars are an awesome way, and you can really kind of decorate them. You could add little ribbon around them to make them really pretty. I don't know, you can just really customize it. So here is how I organize all of my brushes. Alright, and right here is just anything really for face. So back here, so this is organized in three compartments. There's this one, and this one, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments back here. This thing I did get at TJ Maxx, and I believe it was like $12 or $14, so really, really not bad, and it works awesomely. So back here I just have my primers. I have liquid illuminator, I have more foundation, more primer, MAC Fix Plus. Right here I have all of my foundations. So I have Rimmel, I have my amazing Outlast Cover Stay, or Outlast CoverGirl Outlast, whatever it is. I have some Philosophy and L'Oreal and all of that. And then right here are basically setting powders that I reach for every day. So my 2 NYX ones you guys see in basically every tutorial, and my little e.l.f. high definition setting powder, some Rimmel Stay Matte. This is just a powder foundation that I use on days when I don't want to put on a liquid foundation. And then just a very, very fair BH Studio powder. And then right here, so back here, I have a ton of eyeliners, just a ton of them, multicolored. And then in the next one, I have a ton more. There's like liquid liners back here. So these 2 compartments back here, that I know it's hard to see, but back here there's 2 containers, and I have all of my eyeliners in them. And then there's 2 containers more up front that are basically the same shape, and I keep all of my concealers in here. So Maybelline, Rimmel, IT Cosmetics, NARS, NYX, everything. I have like a little e.l.f. one back there. I'm obsessed with concealers. It's kind of a problem. And let's see if I can get them all back there. And then in this container is like a little bit deeper and wider, and so I keep anything that's just a little bit bigger that doesn't fit into these smaller containers in here. So my mascaras, my NYX jumbo pencils, my NYX Wonder Stick, I have some brow gel, or you know, it's Great Lash Mascara, but it works for a great brow gel. And then here I have basically anything that I reach for on the daily that doesn't really belong anywhere else. So I have my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, I have my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, I have Real Technique Sponge, you know, eyelash curler, a little sample of the roller lash. Do you guys want to see a like review of the roller lash? Because this stuff surprised me, and so I kind of want to film a video on it. Let me know. And then just like random like Sephora samples, you know, tweezers, and pencil sharpener, you know, the usual. So that is that compartment. Alright, and then this container is the newest addition to my makeup collection. So this is actually 3 pieces. So this part, aw, dang it. So this part that I just lifted up comes off, and then there are 2 sets of 3 drawers. So there's this container and then the exact same one underneath it. And so these 3 drawers and this came together, and I believe it was like $19.99 or something like that, not under 20 bucks. And then I just bought another one of the drawers just because I wanted more storage. So up here I keep my Wet n Wild lipsticks, I keep some random liquid lipsticks that don't really have a home, I have my Jordana matte lipsticks, I have Maybelline matte, I have Milani, I have a random Urban Decay, and then I have my MAC lipsticks right here. And then in the drawers, so this drawer is just my NYX drawer, so I have high voltage lipsticks, intense butter glosses, soft matte lip creams, and of course the butter gloss, and then I have a little Simply Nude lip cream thing. Next drawer down is basically where all of my lip liners stay, and then these are just some like random lipsticks again that don't really have a home, some Revlon, and yep. And then a couple of these are empty, well besides this one. This one has all of my ColourPop lippy sticks, and then obviously there's room for more. And then this one is empty, and then these 2 down here are basically just ones full of things that I just don't reach for that much, so that I want to keep because I know I will use it eventually, but it's just not something that I reach for every single day like my MAC or my Wet n Wild lipsticks. And this drawer, this set of 3 drawers down here was $12.99, and I got all of these at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. They're owned by the same company, so you can pretty much find the same exact things at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Alright. And then up here I have an adorable picture of my niece. She's so cute. I love her, so I just want to keep her close with me while I'm getting ready. And then this is just from Walmart. It looks kind of cheap and plasticky, but I mean, you know, you do what you gotta do. It was only like $6, and it's 6 pretty deep, nice drawers. And a couple of these are empty besides like one thing, just because, again, I know my collection is gonna be growing, so I want room to grow. And then I just have some random palettes up here that I just don't use too much, a like foundation that's too dark for me. And then up here I have all of my Wet n Wild palettes. So I have the Silver Lake collection, I have some little trios, I have a Fergie one back there, and yeah, just all of my Wet n Wild palettes are back here. Alright, and then this is the drawer on the other side of, like, where I sit. I'm back here. I'm sorry, this drawer is really nasty. Like I said, it's had years of wear and tear. But back here, I just keep all of my false lashes and some glue back here. I have all of my ColourPop eyeshadows here. I have my MAC pigments from their holiday collection, and it's still in the little container that the holiday collections came in. This little thing, this was from Target, I believe. Yes. No, this was from Walmart, but they sell the exact same things at Target. I believe it was like $8. And I just keep different types of eye products here. So I have like single eyeshadows in here, my NYX Cosmetic shadows, some Wet n Wild single shadows, just anything that's like a single shadow in here. In here I keep anything that's like a liquid shadow thing. So I have some Rimmel Scandal Eyes, I have smudge pots, anything that's like a cream. I have Maybelline Color Tattoo, and then, yeah, anything that's like a cream shadow. I have some e.l.f. Pro, or the long wearing lustrous eyeshadows. So just anything like that is in here. And then over here I have all of my glitters. So I have some Coastal Scents glitter, I have a couple eye candy glitters, this random one that came in my best friend's Ipsy bag and she gave to me, and then my eye candy liquid sugar glitter adhesive, which is seriously the best glitter adhesive ever. So guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you found this helpful. I hope that maybe you grabbed some ideas that you could use for your makeup collection. Let me know if you guys want to see detailed, like, of anything. So if you guys saw something you want me to do a tutorial for or anything like that, please let me know and I will do that. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later.